Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about the shape of cells. Brief idea about the shape of cells has given you in last life class. So again we will discuss about it, as I told you about the unicellular organism and multicellular organism. In unicellular organism, I'll discuss one example with you, that is of amoeba. Okay, if you see the shape of amoeba is not having any kind of particular shape. Okay, so whenever any kind of food stuff comes in front of amoeba, that time, suppose it's a food stuff comes near to amoeba, that time amoeba start to develop pseudopodia around it. What are the pseudopodias? Pseudopodia are the finger like projection which comes out from the body of amoeba. So that time only, for the engulfment of food or for engulfing the food, pseudopodia develops by the amoeba. So by which we can say that amoeba is not having any kind of particular shape. Okay, and these projections are very important. These projections are especially termed as pseudopodia, okay, for the capture of food. Like white blood cells in human body is another example, because of a single cell which can change its shape. Because why is it so? Because WBCs are very important type of cells which are present in our body, which are present in our blood stream. It is one kind of connective tissue, and they are especially known as for the defense mechanism of body. Okay, whenever any pathogen enters in our body, that time also WBC works as a macrophage. Macrophage means they easily digest all the pathogenic particles inside our body. What are the pathogenic particles? Means disease causing agent. It can be virus, bacteria and all. Whenever they enter in our body, that time they are digested by the WBC. Okay, WBC in different forms. In higher classes you will read about the neutrophils, you will read about the macrophages, and but still you have, in this 8th standard, you have to understand that WBC also change its shape according to the functioning. Okay, so that's why they are also works as a amoeba. Next, means human beings. In case of human beings, we are multicellular, so that's why we are having the fixed shape. Okay, fixed shape, but height and weight can be variant. Okay, so in case of other cells, if we discuss about any other cells in our body, like RBC, red blood cells. Blood cells, if you see the shape of red blood cell, they are oval in shape, they are biconcave in shape. Okay, they are having, they are enucleated, means nucleus is not present in case of RBC. So they also show the variation in their shape. If you discuss about the nerve cell, in case of nerve cell also, neuron, if you see neuron, that time neuron is the longest cell which is present in body. Okay, so neurons also having the different kind of shape. It looks like a branch, leaf like. You can see here, this is the shape of neuron. Okay, this is the cyton part, dendrites are there, and it is known as axon. In higher classes you will read about it, in 9th standard you will read about it. So you can see it's a different kind of shape it is having. So all the cells are having the different shapes, and these are the muscle cells. So by which you can understand that all the cells are having the different kind of shapes related with their specific function. Whatever work they have to do, they are generally having shape accordingly. Okay, so next is about the size of cell. Size is also variant, means they are very small to big also. In a ostrich, in a egg of in an egg cell of ostrich, you can find that a biggest or largest cell present, and its size is very big, children, 170 to 130 So by why I am giving you this example, because you can see this cell with your naked eye also. Otherwise, for watching cell we required microscope and very magnified microscope. But in case of ostrich cell, you can see it with naked eye, because it's very big in size. Okay, or smallest cell size present in bacteria, it's of 0.5 micrometer. Okay, so by this only you can understand that how much they are variant from each other. So much variation occurs in a shape and size of cells. Okay, so one experiment has given here, okay, about boiled hen egg. Then remove the cell, then observe it. You can see the yellow part and white part. White part is a proteinous part, and yellow part is known as the albumin. Okay, albumin, the yellow part is known as albumin, and rest of the white part, it carry the proteinous part. You can see this egg under the microscope. If you observe the content of it, that time you can see that it's having the different shape. Okay, so with the magnifying device, or if you have magnifying lens at your home, that time also you can observe this yellow part. Okay, now the cells, one more question has discussed here about the this rat is also having rat is also multicellular, means composed of several cells, and elephant is also multicellular. So there is a possibility that both of them is having the same size of cell, or rat is having small size of cell and elephant is having big size of cell. So the shape, you can just try to understand that they both are animals, and animals are having the same type of cell. Like plants, all the plants are having the, either they are multicellular, or if they are tree, shrub, herb, they are having the same type of cell. So we can broadly divide cell into two categories: plant cell as well as animal cell. Okay, so for this we have to read about the cell structure and function. Simply today I give you a brief idea about it, try to understand it. Suppose it is a common structure of cell. Okay, a cell is having the cell membrane. Okay, inside of it what is present? It is nucleus. Okay, and here liquid is present, and this semi liquid structure is known as cytoplasm. For today, you have to learn only three things. A cell is covered by a membrane, and this membrane is known as cell membrane. The center portion of cell is having, like in our body, brain is there. So one brain of cell is known as nucleus. Okay, what is the function of brain? Brain is a most important part of body. So like this, nucleus is also a most important part of cell. Okay, so semi liquid structure is present in cell, and this is known as the cytoplasm. For today, that much is sufficient. Okay, so in our next class we will read about the much part of it, or today you will get the notes part of the same chapter also. Okay, thank you children.